Okay, let's get another message. I feel like I'm going to get a phone call and I might have to interrupt the message, but let's just see what happens. Alright. What's the message? I think we're getting closer and closer to revealing what I've been really trying to say for the last year. Wait, this is about you. My babe is sending a message. What is the message? Lost compass? Getting back into integrity. Integrity. I've said this before. Integrity is one of the most important energies to embody when you're trying to align with, let's say, God's plan or your ultimate potential. Okay, so when you are in integrity, that's when you you do the right thing, whether somebody's watching or not. It's like acting the same when you're inside your home or outside. It's like integrity is doing what's right, regardless of external influences. And it's for your own peace of mind. It's like you might be able to get away with something nobody will ever know, but you will have sacrificed your integrity. You will know. I feel like my babes should already know. But I guess somebody needs to hear this. Until you align with integrity, your compass is a little off whack. So if you're feeling like, why is things so frustrating or confusing or stagnant, or perhaps it's time to zoom out of yourself, look at yourself, and make sure you are doing the right thing for yourself. It's like, because you're watching you, and just because nobody will ever know, you still suffer as if they fucking figured it out, because you know what you do and what you shouldn't do. And so so many people, I guess on average, this is insane, but on average, like within like I don't know, the statistics of how many times people lie during a conversation, it's like one lie every 10 minutes, depending on how long your conversation goes. That could be a lot of lies. And it's not necessarily like malicious or, like it varies in the degree of like deception. But, because we all just want to be comfortable and not rock the boat. And so we lie for very silly reasons. And yeah. So, but let's just, okay, that's enough on that. Let's get another one. Your compass will not work correctly if you are outside of integrity. At least that is what the message on the table seems to be saying. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Let's see. Yeah, I pretty much always tried to I feel so guilty for certain things. Like I can't, like, if it just because I got away with it, that's not, I don't feel like I ever get away with anything. What's this? Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, number 15. Did I not just mention it could affect why you're confused or stagnant when you you should just not be doing or saying or being. And this doesn't have to be, like I said, it doesn't have to be trickery or deception. It's it could be just a little tweak in not caring if you disturb somebody's comfort because you say it exactly how it is, because you need to preserve your comfort and your integrity will, being in your integrity will preserve that. So let's see, what else? Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. That is excellent. Sometimes we are stagnant due to other people's hindrance, and it's like we thought as like a team or a partnership, and if they don't follow through, if they lack integrity, you're kind of just sitting there waiting around like a fucking healer. But somebody might be recognizing that they're connected to somebody who doesn't move within integrity, and it's keeping you stagnant. So disconnect from that bullshnapskis. Okay, let's get what should we get here from my babes? Just trying to get a message, if we may. How about Animal Spirit has something to say? Well, this deck anyways, pretty cute and directional. Let's get a little direction here. Probably go about 20 minutes. Like I said, I might get a phone call. Swan Spirit, shut up. Oh my gosh, it's getting a little dark in here. No, it's okay. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive, number 60. We have 35, 15, and 60. Time for a deep dive. Now that you are in your integrity or disconnected from somebody who's not in theirs, moving out of stagnation is like somebody's able to not just move out of stagnation, but step into a deep, like a deep dive into what? What are you deep diving into? All the things that you couldn't dive into when you were stuck with somebody who wasn't in integrity, or all the things that you couldn't tap into because you weren't in your own integrity. So when you become the person that you can trust, that you know is not going to deceive yourself, there's a whole new world opens up to discover what it is like when you are led within the energy of integrity. Transparency, authenticity, the value of your self skyrockets. Opportunities open. Things align. Your energy, it allows for a deep dive in some direction. Let's see. Moth Spirit, surrender now, number 39. I think the digits of the day reduced to a 5. Yeah. So today is a day of change, shift, creativity, moving out of stagnation. Let's see. Perhaps we'll get a little tarot. If we may get some tarot For my babes. I would go live, but you guys are so distracting. It is difficult. I will be doing it though, like once a day. And there is a direction I'm trying to take us in, but I just can't get there. Empress. Sweet energy. Empress in the Hisky. Hey, lovely lady. Or you're connected to one. What is the message? You got the Empress and the Magician. That's kind of a dope couple if you ask me. Or you're connected to an Empress that is a magician. Or you're an Empress connected to a magician. Or you're the magician connected to an Empress. Whatever, whoever. You know, you could be the magician that is conjuring the Empress. Whatever. Oh my goodness. Seriously? This feels like somebody is clearly moving out of stagnation. It's like you have this idea of how to step towards something you love. It's like you just wave that little wand. Or, Miss Empress, you have this wand, and you're trying to follow something that you love now that you are aligned with yourself, in sync with integrity, where you do the right thing regardless. It's like, yeah, regardless, is you do the right thing for you, because you are watching you at all times. And so you are. And now you can pursue something that you love. And it's because it's aligned with integrity. Surrender now to this deep dive. A deep dive into something you love. You're gonna have to use every tool in the bag, because this magician, it's so good. Like the Empress, she makes shit happen. She just tells people what to do. But the magician, he makes shit happen using all his tools: fire, water, earth, and air. With his brain, his emotions, his physical tool bag, and his will, his passion. The Empress is being clarified by the Queen of Swords. She just says, do this. No, where the Empress goes, things grow. The Empress has put in the work. She's built her empire, and she is in her integrity. You can't become the Empress unless you walk with integrity. And so, the Empress, my beautiful baby, you're in your power here, and somebody is next to you who is also in their power, or you're in double power as the Empress with the magic wand. We have Justice at the bottom, but let's clarify the Magician, if we may. Clarify the Magician. For my babes. The Queen of Pentacles. Alright, so I think we're just talking about an Empress, and the Empress is embodying Magician energy, which are both creators. And you're trying to conjure something that you love. Now that you're in integrity, you're getting out of this stagnation and pursuing something deep diving into it. You have all the resources, the authority, at least within self, and love is on the table. At least a pursuit of something you love, someone. The feminine is usually the one that's pursued, but perhaps in the rare case one of you, empresses, is using your magic wand to pursue an actual lover. Okay, let's clarify this Ace of Cups. What is a little bit of the outcome? This pursuit. Oh, I didn't really even mention the Queen of Pentacles. So, clarifying the Magician, the Empress is embodying all of the queens, but it's being highlighted the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like authority, and you're like a teacher, an authority figure, and it's like you have already built some sort of, you've already established something, like you have a nice home and a car and a job perhaps, and you know the things are flowing and pretty and flourishing, abundant, and there's just this one thing lacking, and it looks like it's not lacking much longer. This love that you are in pursuit of, or now that you are in your integrity, your divinity, your power, you are attracting this love. This Magician energy is it's like you are, I mean, it says surrender now. Perhaps, you know, the universe or someone is surrendering to you and your position in their life. And there's just a lot of authority here. The Empress, the Magician, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. These are all authority figures in some sense. And then there's love. Moving out of stagnation. Feels good to me. What is this cup of love, if we may? Page of Cups. See, you're ready to connect. I don't know how you did it. You shifted into some sort of certain way, or, you know, it's like now that you do the things because you're watching yourself or disconnecting from somebody that wasn't in their integrity, it's like you have this space, the ability, all the power, the position, surrendering to this reality, moving out of stagnation, and free to pursue that which you love with the youth, the childlike energy. Just, it's like the energy of there's just no restriction, no hindrance. You're just ready to connect with that which you love, whether it's a person, place, thing, a job, who knows, but you are doing the thing. Blast back into your integrity. Your compass is recalibrating, and you are free to explore this new reality with integrity and love. So that's what I have, my beautiful babes. Just trying to get a message. I hope that helped. I love you guys so much. Until next time.